Some of you know that I like camera gear, and those of you who watch my daily vlogs on You Know the Bow -2 know that I also started doing a little bit of videography. For that I always utilize my Wandrd Prvke 20 liter, which is an amazing backpack for photography gear, but also a hybrid bag that you can use as an EDC backpack. Today I want to do an unboxing, first impressions, and moving all of my camera gear into the PGYTECH OneGo 16 liters. Yes, it's a smaller backpack, but let's see if I can fit all of the stuff into that backpack and how much I like it for this first impressions. Please keep in mind, with all of my first impressions, quick looks and unboxings, I intentionally do not inform myself about the product, because I personally believe that that way I can give you the most honest, impromptu first impressions, specifically in regards to the intuitiveness, how intuitive that product might be. So I don't know anything about it, I don't know anything about the features, and I feel like that way it is somewhat like I would be going into a brick and mortar store, see that product and then check it out for the first time. So if you want to know all about the features, stuff like that, basically just go to a product page. This is the first impressions, and like all of my videos, I intentionally also nitpick as much as possible, so you can decide if those drawbacks, flaws or negatives apply to your use case, or if you can work around or live with those downsides. With that out of the way, I will now go to the top-down shot. I will not edit that part, so you can firsthand experience my first impressions. And because I will need my main camera, the Fuji X-M5, I will film everything with the DJI Pocket 3, so only one camera filming this first impressions. Alright, so as I said, this is the Wandrd Prvke 22 liters. I love this backpack. I had the bigger version, the 30 liter version that I utilized for my documentary on how to make bags in Indonesia. Great bag, but I thought I wanted a little bit more of a manageable bag. So I went down to the 22 liters, and this is packed fully. If you have seen my daily vlog channel, you probably know that I'm into videography at the moment, so I carry around a little bit of bits and pieces to kind of rig up my main camera, the Fuji X-M5, which is an amazing camera with a lot of power punch inside the small little body. Usually I have the other small rig cage on it that has a little bit more attachment points, but right now I'm rocking it only with a small grip from small rig, just to be a little bit more nimble when I'm not building out the rig. I have a bunch of items here into which I get in a second. I also utilize now the PGYTECH Mantis pod. This is amazing. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I will do a video about this pretty soon. I'm not going to go into this. There is a video about all of the items that I have inside this bag that you can see in the info tab above. But now let's unbox this PGYTECH. I forgot the name again. OneGo Light 16 liters. Again, this is smaller than this, so I'm not anticipating that I can fit everything inside, but I'm very curious how much I can fit. Right from, let me just double check the framing if everything is correct. All right. So probably I will zoom in a little bit. The outside fabric feels really good. This is, compared to the, let's say, tarpaulin-like fabric of the Wandrd Prvke, which is very easy to kind of wipe off dirt. I feel like this will pick up dirt a little bit more easier, because it has somewhat of a rougher texture that is akin to canvas. But I do like the color and the feel of this fabric a lot. But again, I feel like this will pick up dirt very easily and will be much more difficult to kind of clean off. Excuse me. You have a sternum strap that is very simplistic and only has a hook. but I guess it will do a job. The back panel is okay. I do feel like these ventilation channels don't do much to help prevent you from sweating, but I think it's okay. There are strap-in organizers, which are really cool. The hardware looks good. Everything feels high quality. The shoulder straps are very well stitched. There is a side handle, a little bit padded, but still very streamlined. I feel like they do a really good job right now at keeping the bag, from what I can tell, very volume efficient, but having some features like the side handle whilst keeping everything kind of streamlined. The top handle obviously isn't that great because it's just this flimsy top handle. There isn't. Oh, okay. Here's a better top handle, which has this. Let me double check if I'm still in frame. So you have this cord as a top handle. This is really cool, actually. And then this top handle isn't that great, but it is cool that you have dual top handles. So this is for hanging and this is for carrying. I like that. All right, so let's open some of the compartments. Here is a quick access pocket for smaller items, maybe like your wallet and stuff like that. Then a side pocket, either for water bottles or a tripod, because here is a securing strap if you want to utilize a tripod. On this side, just like on the Wandrd Prvke, a quick access to your camera with a slot for batteries, a pen slot here. I like that. So it's very akin to the Wandrd in a way. I would say, if from what I can tell, this is the first PGYTECH bag that I'm looking at. From what I've seen on the internet, I feel like PGYTECH takes huge inspiration from Peak Design, but this looks very unique by itself. Then you have the top axis. I like that too, with a zippered kind of axis to the bottom if you want to kind of make this a big one everyday carry backpack. And then opening up the clamshell opening, I assume that then we get into the camera compartment with a couple of more straps, but also an access. Let me double check if I'm still in frame. Yes, I am. With an access to that compartment. It looks, as I said, very akin to what I'm personally used to with camera bags in terms of how you can access the stuff. You have a couple of dividers here that you can obviously kind of utilize to your best abilities and to your setup. Let's see. Let's load it up a little bit and see how I personally would kind of utilize this. So first and foremost, I guess I want to utilize the quick access of the camera, but I don't want it here at the bottom, so I rather have it, I see, I have to do it here at the bottom because there's like a small little wall here that prevents utilizing the camera up here, so you have to put it down here. So okay, then let's see how I want to organize this. So let's do this and put that here, close that. Oh, I see, they put that, the little wall here, so you have areas for the Velcro to stick. So okay, let's put the camera here. If I had the bigger cage, then I guess this would still fit, yes. Then, since I have a small lens, I can kind of move this a little bit closer to here. Boop. Boop. So yeah, like that. I do like these dividers, but to be honest, they feel a little bit flimsy. They don't feel like very the Velcro feels like it could get used up over time. Obviously, you don't switch the Velcro and the padding that often, but still something that I wanted to mention. So, okay, now let's see, how would I? The issue that I have obviously is that I'm utilizing these bigger pieces for a camera rig. I don't have a big lens yet, so I probably would need this space to be like so. So this is a lot of metal hardware that is good for the rig, so like that. Then I have a huge space here. I have this pouch from Pioneer Carry with all of my stuff for the with my monitor. And now I think, do I need this pouch, or would I rather, to save some space, put that here? Yeah, maybe that's better instead of utilizing this. But I have so much other stuff in here. So maybe I keep that in that pouch. How could I do this? All right, so this space is a little bit wasted for now, but maybe instead. So this is my mic setup, the Sennheiser Profile Wireless. Amazing mic setup. I love these lav mics. They're a little bit too tall to fit in here like so. So not a space for that. So maybe this space is rather for these NPF batteries, a tool. Okay, do it like that. Then put my extra batteries and SD card that I also have here on the side. Put them here. I'm really sorry if the camera angle isn't perfect, but yeah, this is, as I said, a quick look and first impressions, and just to see if I can fit everything in here. I will do a proper review obviously in the future, so don't forget to subscribe. So let's put my monitor and my mic setup up here in this part. As I've said, this is a 16-liter backpack, so I don't anticipate everything fitting inside. So I also have a small little light that actually could fit in here. Then my drone, would that fit? It could fit. Not that, no, yeah. With a little bit of squeezing, you could actually fit these pouches in here as well. And surprisingly, now also my filters. Where would I put the filters? Now let's squeeze them here on the side, like so. And then I actually have everything, almost everything. Here's also a pouch with some extra accessories for the drone. But then I have everything in this backpack, which is actually really impressive that I almost fitted everything inside the 16-liter backpack, and I feel like it is pretty cool. I really like this, to be honest. So if I need to go to the top, I can get there. That's pretty cool. I like this. So from first impressions, I'm actually really impressed how much I can fit inside. And I'm really looking forward to test this because this fits a lot of stuff. So yeah, from first impressions, I really like the build quality. I am impressed how much I am actually able to fit into this bag. And yeah, I just now moved this and everything fell from here to here. So that's not that great, honestly. Maybe I need to kind of think about something to keep those items a little bit better in here. Maybe I just organize them like so and keep this on top here. So yeah, I don't know yet. But yeah, as you can tell, it's pretty cool that I can fit so much in here. I am impressed and build quality is great. Looking forward to test this. Yeah, what do you think about this bag? And overall, what do you think about PGYTECH? Because I do see that they have had a lot of flack for being so close to peak design. Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, this was my unboxing and first impressions of the PGYTECH 16-liter OneGo Light. And yeah, don't forget to like, potentially hype the video. YouTube thinks you like the video down here. Watch the video up here for my camera bag. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. I see you in the next video. Thank you very much.